So Romelu Lukaku doesn't even board the plane to go to Madrid. Is he dropped? I've got the information for you. And all of a sudden, no owner, no board of executives, and Chelsea are trying to sign Darwin Nunez from Benfica. What? Yes, Prato here, and welcome to the Kavkas View, and you already know the deal. This is going to be your 10-minute quick roundup of the Chelsea news that you need to know today. Number one, why is Romelu Lukaku not on the flight to Real Madrid? Why is he not on the flight to Madrid, to Bernabeu, to play for Chelsea Football Club? I'll let you know. Darwin Nunez, all the information you need to know. PSG, Manchester United and Chelsea leading the race based on David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano, and the press conference that will give you the preview that you desire, the preview that you need from Thomas Tuchel and Mateo Kovacic, and I give you my score prediction as well. Let's get into this video. But before we get started, guys, I need you guys to tell me something. How are 65% of the people not subscribed to this channel? How can you be watching this channel and not subscribing? Hit that like button and subscribe. Come on, it goes a long way. Little channels like mine, the more you lot interact, the more you tell me what number like you are, the more you subscribe, the more YouTube pushes you so other people that love Chelsea, other people that love football can come and there could be a bigger community. So help me out. It really goes a long way and I'm very appreciative. This is free of charge. We're going to start with the number one story, and the number one story is nice and simple. All right, Darwin Nunez, Benfica striker, Mr. Uruguay, is linked with Chelsea. And how this makes sense, I have no idea. David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano are both reporting this, and the beauty of this is I know they're reputable journalists. They won't be making this up. What does this tell me? It means that, one, this is intermediary talks. There is no way Chelsea are actively going to be trying to sign someone when they don't have an ownership group, where there is no clarity on what's going to be happening in the future. The rumours are that all four parties are interested in keeping Marina Garaskaiva in charge of the club and keeping a similar structure that there is now. But at the same time, I don't see Chelsea holding any talks when they are too busy trying to keep the club afloat. It makes no sense. Secondly, why would we be going to sign Darwin Nunez for 70 million euros, 80 million euros quoted in with Fabrizio Romano, when we've just signed Romelu Lukaku, unless we're quitting on Romelu? And then I don't see Chelsea being so audacious and going to get another striker of this magnitude when we got Armando Broja and we are finally seeing what Kai Havertz can do in the false nine. We saw it last year. There is no way we're going to be stupid enough to do it again by benching him. Once again, Kai Havertz is the centerpiece of the team. Let him shine, people. Alright, so let's get into the press conference. Thomas Tuchel comes out and gives us the latest team news, and this team news is good news, I think, in my opinion, right? So the players that are out that we already knew of is Ed Chilwell, out with his long-term injury, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Achilles problem. Then you've got little injuries. Ross Barkley is sick. And finally, Romelu Lukaku is out. No matter how much people want to blow it out of proportion and say he's dropped, he's not. He's injured. He was injured for the Friday game, and Tuchel said straight after the game he will take a miracle for him to recover for Monday. There's not enough time. And guess what? He didn't recover. Don't let anyone fuel the narrative that he's gone. Don't believe it. I have no idea what Thomas Tuchel is drinking, but whether it's trying to keep the expectations down or whether it's just I've given up and let's just be honest, but he's actively coming out and saying that Chelsea have a little chance. It's not a big chance. It'll take a miracle. It'll take a magical performance. It'll have to be a perfect performance. It'll have to be a script. And it's something that I believe he's doing on purpose. I genuinely believe he is trying to keep the players' expectations low, but at the same time he's telling them we have to prove a point here. We've got nothing to lose. And at the same time he's trying to get Manchester United, Real Madrid complacent. And honestly, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I think there'll be a good opportunity for Chelsea to punch him early in the mouth, hopefully go 1-0 up, and then the tie is on. It's all about getting that first goal, and I think Tuchel knows this. Tuchel said it best, and I'm telling you this right now. Focus on the big moments. It's all about the big moments, all about the commitments. There have been good historical moments that we need to take energy from, and this is what we need to do. We need to be committed, be super physical, run our distance, and be creative and take our chances when it's necessary. And for me, this is all that it's going to come down to. I think Chelsea will create chances. We did the other day. I think people are forgetting how many chances we created against Real Madrid. I went back and watched the game. We created numerous opportunities. We just didn't take them. And that was the difference. King Kareem, Romelu Lukaku. Two different players, two different levels. One is world class and made 2 goals out of nothing in 3 minutes. The other one missed 2 decent chances that if you give it to Benzema, I think he scores. And I think that was the difference between the teams. Mateo Kovacic has a better attitude than 90% of people in the world. How many people would have come out and said, you know what, I'm kind of disappointed for not playing? But he openly says, look, I want to play, but 22 players can't play. We've got a great squad and I understand what position I'm in. This shows that there's respect and harmony within this dress. There is respect and harmony between Jorginho, Kovacic and himself. And the reason is they know they're all champions of Europe. They know they're champions of the world and they respect each other and they understand any one of them could be dropped. But for tomorrow's game, I need to see him played. I need to see a double pivot of Kante and Kovacic. There is no excuses. I love Jorginho, but I just don't think he's suited for this game. I think he has really been impacted by what's been going on in his career recently, and he's really honed in. I think we need to use him as an auxiliary player from now on. Those two are must starters in such a big game. What was nice to see is Kovacic's normal nature. The way he spoke about Luka Modric is the way we talk about football. He's one of us. And I say this all the time. They're one of us. They're just people that get paid a lot of money and can do something that we love to a higher degree of efficiency. Kick ball like absolute legends. And Mateo Kovacic spoke about Luka Modric like the legend that he is. He said, when I was a kid, I used to look after him. When I looked at him, I wanted to be him. Then I got to know him. I want to be him more. And like, he literally gave him so many plaudits. I love it. And Luka Modric deserves it. He's a phenomenal footballer. 37, 36 years old. The guy is still in tip-top condition. Absolute sportsman. Plays football the correct way, and he's got technique of a generational talent. For me, he is up there with the Xavis, the Iniestas, and he'll never get the credit. Sometimes I see people throw in Gerrard into that conversation. Is Gerrard even in Luka's degree? No chance. I think Kovacic's description of him today was phenomenal. I loved it. Those were the key points from the press conferences. I'm not going to bore you. They were very quick today. So this is what I think is going to happen with the team news tomorrow, and this is what is being reported. The report is we're going to go with Eduard Mendy in goal. We all expected that. Then we're going to go with a back three of Andreas Christensen, Thiago Silva in the middle, and Rudiger. No debates. We need to protect Christensen a bit more this time. At the Bernabeu, Vinicius with the home crowd on his side, I don't want him getting ripped and embarrassed. Right wing back has to be Reece James. People are saying Ruben Loftus-Cheek, get your head out the gutter. You do good dope. That's all I can say. You do good dope, because how you think we're going to be dropping Reece James for Ruben Loftus-Cheek to play out of position, I don't understand. Then we need to look at the left wing back, and I'm going to surprise every single one of you. I think it's time to play Alonso. And the reason I say we need to play Alonso is very simple. Marcos Alonso's left foot gives us balance. I think we can protect him defensively, get Kovacic out there to protect him, get Mason Mount to drop into the midfield. There is Valverde on that side. He should be able to handle Valverde, at least I'm hoping. He will offer us an outlet for the crosses and going forward. He's a big man for the big occasion. We need to start with him. Midfield 2, Kante and Kovacic. Gives us the balance, gives us the yin and yang, same energy as it was against Southampton. Bring Mason Mount into the 10 or drop him into the midfield. You get a midfield 3. That should work fine. Go man for man against Modric, Casemiro, and Kroos. And then the front, Kai Havertz, Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech needs to start in this game. I don't want to see Timo Werner. That high line will not be there. The line will not be present the way it was against Southampton. They're going to sit back. They're going to want to hit us on a counter-attack. We are going to have to open them open. And once we have to try to go open them, Hakim Ziyech's invention is integral. Without that, nothing's happening. You're all going to tell me, Alex, what's your prediction? Give us the prediction. Prediction is we win. But the prediction is we don't qualify. I think Chelsea win 2-1. I know this sounds horrible. I think that Mendy moment was integral, and the way football works is that moment will cost us. We're going to go out there, we're going to get a 2-1 victory, and they're going to hang on for dear life. I think if the game goes to extra time, we will win that game. But winning 2-0 with a clean sheet there is going to be hard. But if anyone can do it, it's our boys. We have to back them to go out there and win. We have to be positive. We have to be proactive. And we need to support this team. I don't want to see, Alonso's playing. We've got Jorginho starting. It happens. Tuchel has earned our trust. This retention of the Champions League was always going to be hard. And it comes down to moments. Mendy made a mistake. We need to back him now. King Kareem, he can't have another one of those games. So I think it's going to be 2-1 Chelsea. This was the Kavkas View. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Like I said, 65% of you have not liked this video. Subscribe to this channel. Help me out. It goes a long way. This road to 25k continues. Peace out. I'm out. Bye.